Looks like we're live. Thank you for joining me on another episode. My name is G. Oh, there's no one here today. I'm hosting this one solo again. It's been a while since we had a solo episode. My name is G, and this is Console Babble. Now I'm gonna get right into the releases of the week. No need to waste any time. Go ahead and switch that music up to the... Yeah, there we go. Forspoken. Now this one has been, I guess you could say, a little bit of controversy around. You're probably gonna have to loop this one a few times. Actually, no, this one's a long trailer. But yeah, with this one, the week leading up to it, no one had any review codes. So usually what they do is they send someone a code which lets them download the game. They can play it, beat it, write their review, and then there's an embargo. They release the review maybe a few days before the game comes out. Nobody got that, which was not a good sign. It means that the company wasn't sure about their game, or that at least that's what you would assume, or that they knew that something was wrong with the game and they didn't want reviewers reviewing it. So they told people that they would get a review code the day the game released, which is today. I'm doing the show late this week on a Tuesday, where we usually do it on either Saturday or Sunday. So Tuesday just came out today, and finally reviews are out. So yeah, check out the reviews. I'm curious to see what happened. Actually, I didn't watch any of the reviews, but I kind of saw the scores. It's scoring about like 7s, which isn't bad at all. It's just very strange that they withheld it. I got to watch like an in-depth review, see what the gameplay is like. I've seen actually reviews all over the place. Some people are saying the gameplay is what makes the game, that the banter, the talking is too much. Some people say the gameplay is garbage. So it's got mixed reviews. So it meets somewhere in the middle between a 6 and a 7. I would like to see a video review first, but I am curious to play this game. It looked interesting when I first saw the trailer, and I got a little worried there on that last week. But now that the scores are coming out, I'm back to where I was now, that I want to try this game. Anyway, it's out today, which is the 24th of January. Tuesdays, which is the release days for video games. Let's go ahead to the next game. Now this is called Kingdom Rush. This is coming, I think this originally came out in like 2011. How old is this trailer? Oh, well, this particular trailer is from 2 years ago, but I think it originally released in 2011. And but it's getting a re-release, so that's why I'm playing this old trailer. And it's releasing on, man, let me pull up my list. See, I made a mistake. Rushed into the episode. Hold on. I believe it's coming for the Switch. Kingdom Rush. Oh, it's coming for the Xbox Series S and X and Xbox One. So the previous and current gen Xboxes. That's what that one's coming out for. And by the way, the Forspoken, I forgot to mention that it's out today, but it's only for PlayStation 5 and PC, which is interesting. It got a simultaneous PC release. Anyway, let's go on to Risen. All right, let me check out the comments here. Has anybody joined me yet? All right. Risen. This is coming out also today. And I believe this is also an older game, which is now getting a PlayStation 4, an Xbox One, and a Switch release. Maybe I was mistaken. Maybe this is the one that came out in 2011. But either way, this is out now on the Switch, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4. So basically the previous gen consoles. All right, next up, a lot of like re-releases. So this is I meant World War, I almost said Zombieland. This is World War Z. World War Z has been out for a while, but this is just what they call a supersized update. So there's a huge update, a lot more zombies, a lot more. This trailer kind of walks you through Horde mode XL, so a lot more modes. So it was a multiplayer game that it's called Aftermath that I was thinking about getting into, and I think I ended up getting into something else instead. But now that they have this big update for the current gen consoles, I think I may go and pick it up. This is coming out for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. Like I said, it's a current gen update. All right, next up, we got Hitman 3, which is also known as Hitman World of Assassination. And this is coming for the PlayStation 5, this Xbox Series X and S, the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, the Switch, and the PC. And this comes out January 26th. All right. And then we got my most anticipated game this week, probably this month, is Dead Space, the remake. I played the original one that came out on the PlayStation 3. This is one of the few games that's getting a remaster that people actually asked for. It's not like a remaster of a PS4 game that just came out the previous gen. So it's been a while. I think they stopped making the Dead Space games after Dead Space 3, other than some spin-offs. And Callisto Protocol was close to it, but didn't quite scratch that itch. So I'm glad that this is coming out. This is what I was hoping Callisto Protocol would be like. And yeah, I can't wait for this. And I actually ordered the special edition. So we're going to have another one of these helmets, but it's going to be this guy's helmet sitting up here on the table. So that comes out this Friday on the 27th. And maybe I'll do an unboxing video of everything that comes in the special edition, and you'll be seeing it hanging out in the background, added to our collection here. All right, that's all our games for this week. But I do have some big sales to talk about, as you saw in the thumbnail. So let's go ahead and get into our first topic. All right, let's start with Nintendo, who never has sales, especially for their first-party titles. Go ahead and just scroll down a little bit. So we got some Uno stuff. That's not super exciting. Let's keep going. And keep going until you see like the Ubisoft stuff. I mean, at least that's the stuff that interested me. Yeah, so we got Assassin's Creed, the Ezio collection. So if you've been wanting to go back and replay that, now you can play it on the Switch. Keep going. Yeah, no. just right there. Let's see the game. Scroll up a little bit so we can see a bit more of the games. I mean down. Yeah, right there. All right, we also have the Assassin's Creed Anniversary Edition, the Mega Bundle. We got Mario vs. Rabbids. I heard that was really popular. That's 25% off. By the way, the Ezio is 50% off, and Anniversary Edition is 55% off. So these are huge discounts here. Trying to see any other significant games. Go ahead. Let's see. Black Flag and Rogue. That's 63% off. Only $15 for that one. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, what's this? Scott Pilgrim. 67% off for $5. Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Oh, South Park, The Stick of Truth. This is actually a game I wanted to play. I might grab this. 60% off. Only $12. Oh, and The Fractured But Whole. 75% off at $15. Season Pass for $8. 70% off. So anyway, yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff in here. Keep just kind of scroll through it very, very slowly so everyone can see. Not that slowly, but just so they get a glimpse at it. Resident Evil. Oh, there's Resident Evil Revelations. 60% off for $8. Go ahead, keep going. Devil May Cry. I know that was Brian was saying that's one of his favorite games. So that's 50% off for $10. Oh, hold on. Javon said that the special edition. Hey, Jamal, my brother joined us. I think I probably mentioned him at least once in every podcast. Some story comes up involving him. Now you're finally with us. Thanks for joining, Jamal. So the special edition ships in the spring? Okay. Yeah, because I got the email saying that they are shipping the game, the special edition game. So I guess I'm just going to get the actual game on time, and then all the special edition stuff will come in the spring. Keep it going. Resident Evil 4. That's the classic right there. 50% off for $10. Yeah, so there's a lot of good stuff. You go ahead and skim through this. Okay, that's about the end of that list. Resident Evil, a lot of Resident Evil stuff. A lot of this stuff is 60 to 50% off. Let's go ahead to the PlayStation. Go to the next tab. PlayStation's got the same thing. They got their under 20 deals. Go back up. Go all the way to the top. I'm trying to see if they have the name of their sales. It's called like games under $20 or something like that. So just click on that tab, or if you're on the PlayStation Store on your PlayStation, most likely, look up for a tab that says games under 20. And yeah, you got a lot of great games here. Let's see, God of War, Spider-Man, Game of the Year edition, 50% off, only $20. Kena, Bridge of the Spirits. Javon told me that was a really good game. Mega Man X. Oh, are you talking about the Nintendo? He must be talking about the Nintendo. Yeah, only $18, 55% off. Oh, Dragon Ball. Oh, that was free though, so I don't know about that. Did we just talk about this game being free this month? So free is a better deal. Oh, that's if you have extra. So see, it says extra over there. So if you have PlayStation Extra. Ghost Recon. Keep on going. Modern Warfare. World War II. A lot of the Call of Duty. Black Ops 4. Oh, Days Gone. But they give that to you for free also. I don't know. Some of these. Bully. There we go. Bully. I know Brian is a fan of Bully. They got Bully. 40% off. Only $9. It was only $15 to begin with, which was a good deal. That's one of the few like classic Rockstar games I haven't played. So I think of all the games I've talked about so far, Bully's got to be one of the ones that I grabbed. Let's see, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Oh, dang, 75% off for $15. Yeah, so you guys take advantage of these deals. I mean, we could keep scrolling through this. There's a ton of them. Go ahead and just click on the next. Look, there's 43 pages of games under $20, and these aren't like small titles. Look, Detroit Become Human for $10. Assassin's Creed Unity, a lot of the Assassin's Creed games, Call of Duty. These are the big titles, you know. All of them for under $20. So go ahead and grab any one of these, Nintendo, PlayStation, whatever. All right, I could have included that maybe as part of like the weekly releases. We'll see. I mean, there's not always crazy sales like this. But if there are like deals or something like that, I'll try to mention that from now on with the weekly releases. Let's go ahead into The Last of Us. So The Last of Us, the last time I did this episode was on a Sunday. Right after I got done filming, I went and watched the first episode, which my expectations. I was going into it skeptical. I'm kind of like Joel, you know, I've been hurt before, so I had my guard up so I don't get hurt again, you know. But The Last of Us was my Ellie if I was Joel. And yeah, it didn't disappoint. It was really good. And of course I watched episode 2 this past Sunday, which once again, another amazing episode. And the word of mouth is, I guess the word is spreading. If go ahead and scroll down just a little bit to about like the second paragraph. Yeah, right there. So, yep, that's it. I want to get into the numbers. Which opened to, so the first episode opened to 4.7 million viewers. And then the second episode jumped to 5.7 million views. So that means a lot of people watched the episode and then told their friends about it. Hey, there's this really good show. You should check it out. By the time episode 2 came out, it aired at almost, what did I say, a 22% jump to 60%. And they said these are record-breaking numbers. And by the end of the week, it could be at like 20 million for the second episode. So it's doing really good. One of their best shows on HBO is House of Dragons right now, which is a spinoff of a very successful show. It hasn't passed the House of Dragon numbers. I think House of Dragons is doing like 29 million views, but 18 million, like just 10 million less than an established, well-known HBO IP. Yeah, it's doing really well, and it deserves it. I see why. You don't have to know what the game. You don't even have to know it's based on a game. You watch the show, you're gonna be interested. It's a very well written show. It's not just for the fans of the game. The fans of the game are gonna love it, and people who have no idea what The Last of Us is, if they just think HBO came up with this, they're gonna love it as well. So anyway, it's good, and that it's doing well. So hopefully that means we'll get a season 2 based on The Last of Us 2, even though I know The Last of Us 2, the game, has mixed feelings. It's not as unanimous as The Last of Us 1. All right, let's go ahead into... oh yeah, here's another thing relating to the show. So me and Javon were saying when the show was coming out, when they remastered part 1, we said they're remastering part 1 so that people can play it again and then be nostalgic, and when the show comes out, they'll be reminded and, go watch the show. But also the inverse happens, is people watch the show and then now they want to go play the game. So in the UK, there was a 238% increase in sales for this game that came out in 2013. That was for The Last of Us Part 1, so I guess technically that came out in November, which put it all the way up to number 32 on the sales charts. Which is crazy. And then there's The Last of Us Remastered, which was the PS4 version of it. And that had a 322% spike in sales after the show has come out. So I'm not sure, they don't have any numbers about how much the game, I don't even know how they would track that, how much the game helped viewership with the show. But these are really old games, so there's no reason for this spike other than the TV show. So it's really easy to correlate this. So it's really interesting to see, and it's crazy. I thought maybe 30% increase in sales or some interest, but dang, 238% increase in sales after the show launches. I guess you guys are gonna spoil it for yourselves though. You're gonna know what happens. I would say if you're watching the show for the first time, just watch the show. Like if you've never played the game and you just started the show, just finish the show first. And hours of gameplay and stuff like that you'll still be entertained. But yeah, I would say if you already started the show and that's your first experience with The Last of Us, just finish the show and then come back and play the game. All right. Speaking of games being made into movies, Metal Gear Rising voice actor claims that there's announcements this week. Go ahead and scroll down. There's a little snapshot of a tweet. Stay tuned for things to be announced this coming weeks. Perhaps a Metal Gear Rising 2 along with the rest of the Metal Gear showcase. So some people are saying that there's going to be a movie, that there's maybe a movie in the works. I'd be interested to see that. Although now I'm more interested and excited about TV series than movies. But I don't know, for Metal Gear, maybe a movie makes sense. And also, I don't know if this has been confirmed yet, but I heard rumors that they're doing a remaster for Metal Gear Solid, which needs a remaster because that came out on the PlayStation 1. But it's a classic, and it would make sense if they are doing a movie, they would remaster the game just like we just talked about here, so to renew interest in the property, and then release a movie. Now a bunch of people just played the remaster, and now hopefully all those same people will go see the movie, and vice versa. When the movie comes out, people watch the movie, they say, oh, this is based on a game. What game? And then they say, oh, the remaster that just came. You have a 238% increase in sales. But yeah, there's many things that could be announced here. Of course, it's just a teaser. He just said, stay tuned. And this is what he wants us to do, speculate. Oh, what are they going to say? What are they going to announce? So I guess we'll stay tuned and find out. Metal Gear is a fan favorite. I think it's one of the original stealth games. Hold on. That was already remastered on the GameCube, technically. It was called Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. Oh, yeah. But that was exclusive on the GameCube, wasn't it? And I don't think there's too many people that got a GameCube now. So I think we would like to have a more modern update. But yeah, you're right. I did say that it wasn't remastered since the PlayStation 1. So what has been remastered one time. But once again, it was not like it just got a remaster on the PlayStation 3 and then one of those remasters where it's been a long time since we played this game and it's going to look so different from the last time we've seen it. GameCube graphics compared to PlayStation 5 graphics is definitely a leap forward, not just a step forward, like, you know, The Last of Us Remastered versus The Last of Us Part 1, you know? So anyway, I can't wait to see what they announce here. Metal Gear is one of my favorite IPs, and a lot of childhood memories as well. Sneaking around, being all amazed when the guards could like follow your footsteps. Huh? Whose footsteps are those? And I was like, oh my god, they notice that there's footsteps, you know. Keep you guys updated on this show. Let's go ahead into Crystal Dynamics. Yeah, now I guess we have some not so good news with Crystal Dynamics. There's going to be no more updates. So for those of you who don't know, when a game comes out now, it continues to have updates. I believe this was more of like a live service type of game. Yeah, Jamal said good times. Yeah, he remembers that. I think all we had was the demo, right? And we just played the demo over and over again. We're talking about Metal Gear Solid again. But yeah, with when games come out, they get releases. So there's new levels, there's new missions or whatever. I guess kind of like DLC, where it's a live service. Anyway, Crystal Dynamics with this Avengers game, after how many years has it been? Scroll down a little bit. Did I mention how many years it's been? I think it's been like 3 years from the time the game came out to now. Or has it been longer than that? I think it's been about 3 years. But there's nothing new coming out for this game anymore. So you can still play the single player. You can still play online. The servers are up. You can still play the multiplayer. You just won't be getting any new content. So I guess you could say the game is complete now. And if you haven't played the game, now you have like years worth of content to get through. But for those of you who were playing the game, who are having a good time, I guess this is sad news for you that this will be their final update on March 31st. And then there's no more. That's it. The game is over after that. You could replay it as much as you want, but there's nothing new coming to it. I guess it's kind of like what happened recently with GTA 5 Online. But this thing got mixed reviews. I mostly heard negative things. I don't know if they turned it around later, like some games do. But when it first came out, I heard mostly negative things. So I don't know. We'll see how people react. Are they sad to see it go? Are they indifferent or what? But yeah, this is the end of the Avengers. All right, let's go ahead. Speaking of Crystal Dynamics, staying on topic. This is a leak, by the way. And I'm not sure about this website, Kit Guru, but I thought it was interesting to mention. It says Crystal Dynamics reportedly gearing up to announce a new Tomb Raider game. And in the article, they go on to say that this new Tomb Raider game is going to pull from more classic Tomb Raider gameplay. So if you enjoyed the original Tomb Raiders more, I think this is still part of the new trilogy, the new lore, but the gameplay and stuff like that is going to be, or at least have elements of some of the older gameplay. So, but once again, take this with a grain of salt. This is a rumor right now, and Tomb Raider games have always been my favorite. Matter of fact, when I first started Uncharted, it was because the guy sold it to me saying it was Dude Raider. Because I wasn't sure about getting it. I was like, I don't know. What else do you have? And he was like, have you ever played Tomb Raider? I was like, yeah. He was like, well, this is basically like Dude Raider, which wasn't a great description of Uncharted, but it was enough to get me to buy it. Because I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I like Tomb Raider. It's like that? He's like, yeah, it's kind of like that. I loved what they did with the reboot. I played the original one. I think I played Shadow. I haven't beaten the last two in the trilogy. So, but I'd still be interested to see what they do with this. And yeah, Crystal Dynamics hasn't released a Tomb Raider game in a long time. So, yeah, I'd be excited to see that they're still releasing new Tomb Raider games. Excuse me. Just getting over a sore throat. All right, let's get into the next topic here. PlayStation's big 7.0 update will include full Discord support. Finally, we keep talking about this. This thing leaked, this screenshot leaked, this code leaked. So now it's finally coming out. 7.0, we're going to have full Discord support and the ability to stream PS5 games. So I'm not sure how that's going to work. Is this going to be sort of like YouTube or Twitch or anything like that? I guess we're gonna find out. But yeah, there you have it. We're finally getting Discord support, full Discord support. Really interested in that part of it. Can you stream to like just you and some of your friends? 'Cause sometimes I do want to stream to just a friend who wants to see what the gameplay is like, or something like that. I wonder if you could do that, like stream almost like in a chat, like a one-on-one stream or something. That'd be interesting to see. Because sometimes I want to stream, but not necessarily to like this channel or something like that, Yeah, we'll see how that goes. And I'll definitely be playing around with those features and going through all that. Let me know if you guys want to see a video about how all that works. All right, let's go ahead into our last topic. Returnal, the PC version is coming soon. The release date has finally been confirmed. All right, what is the release date? Go down. Returnal coming to PC, release date revealed. Are they just going to keep saying it's revealed? Okay. February 15th. All right, so it's just this next month. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I think for up until this point. Oh, okay. Javon, hold on. Just going back to the crossplay. Javon said we needed that so we could chat with our Xbox friends on crossplay games. Yeah, that's a very good point. With the game chat, you lose connection when screens are loading. Sometimes the game chat is just on what the game is, who the developer is. So a lot of times the party chat is a lot more reliable. When things are loading, you can continue to talk. You never cut in and out. So if the Discord chat is as reliable as the party chat, then when you play cross-play games, like Call of Duty, Fortnite, whatever, there's so many cross-play games now. And when you're playing on PlayStation, you're playing with one of your Xbox friends. That was one of the annoying things, whereas like I had Xbox friends, but I didn't want to play with them because I wanted to be in the party chat. So now with Discord, if he's on Discord, I'm on Discord. We could still be in a party chat via Discord, and yeah, then it'll be seamless after that. But yeah, coming back to Returnal, it's coming out February 15th, and it's coming out for the PC. I'm not sure if they did have any PC specs. Is there any? Scroll down. Let's see if there's anything as far as frame rate or. No, I don't see any specs or anything like that. So maybe it's too early. Maybe they haven't announced that yet. When the day gets closer and closer to the release date, I'm sure we'll get some of those details out. All right. This has been a short episode because once again, when I'm by myself, it's always a little bit shorter. But thank you for joining me today, but who will be with us in person this Saturday. I did it on a Tuesday today, so our schedules didn't work out. I was sick this Saturday. As you can tell, I'm still recovering, which is why we missed this weekend's episode. But next week, we will be back on schedule, back to your normal host. Oh, he said that's a wound of corn. It took me so long to read that. Yes, we'll be next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Thank you for joining me this time. See you next time.